Not a single person from my family showed up to my graduation. They all went on a last-minute trip with my sister instead. But as I walked across the stage, my phone buzzed with a text from Dad. Come home immediately. 17 missed calls. 1 voicemail. I stood in the parking lot, polyester gown sticking to my back. Around me, families celebrated. My roommate's parents had cheered for me. Mine hadn't even texted good luck. I knew where they were. My sister Emma had decided she needed a trip to Big Sur. Mom mentioned my graduation once. Emma cried about being stressed. Dad said ceremonies were boring anyway. I pressed play on the voicemail. Dad's voice came through broken. There's been an accident. Your sister drove off a cliff road. She's at Coastal Regional Hospital in surgery. We need you here, please. My stomach dropped. I ripped off my cap and started driving. 3 hours in a graduation gown. Updates kept coming. Emma's in surgery. They don't know if her lung will recover. Please hurry. I burst through the hospital doors at 6 p.m., still wearing that gown. The nurse stared. Are you? Where's Emma Rodriguez? Car accident patient. 3rd floor. Surgical wing. Mom saw me first. Mascara destroyed. Eyes swollen. Thank God you're here. Dad looked 10 years older. My brother Marcus sat pale in the corner. What happened? Dad's hands trembled. She was taking photos at a scenic overlook. Backed up without looking. The car went over the edge, rolled twice. How far? 30 feet. They used jaws of life to get her out. A surgeon appeared. Family of Emma Rodriguez? Her eyes landed on me. Are you the engineer? Just graduated today. Your father said you could help explain. Your sister has 3 broken ribs, collapsed lung, fractured collarbone, severe internal bruising. We've stabilized her, but the next 48 hours are critical. She used terms like pneumothorax and hemodynamic stability. My parents looked lost, so I translated. Her lung collapsed. They inserted a tube to reinflate it. Internal bruising means monitoring for organ damage. Hemodynamic stability means steady blood pressure and heart rate. The surgeon nodded. Exactly. She's lucky. Another few feet and the next 6 hours blurred. I called insurance, explained everything 3 times, tracked down the rental company, filled out hospital paperwork because my parents couldn't read the forms. Marcus whispered around midnight, you're still wearing your graduation gown. I looked down. Blue fabric wrinkled, coffee stained. Didn't have time to change. I'm sorry we weren't there. I told them we should go. Dad said Emma needed us more. Around 2 a.m., Emma was stable enough for visitors. Mom went first, came back crying. Dad stayed 30 minutes. Then they looked at me. I walked in and barely recognized her. Tubes everywhere. Face swollen. Breathing assisted by machines. I stood there 5 minutes watching her chest rise and fall. Then I left. Dad caught me in the hallway. I'm so sorry we missed your graduation. We never should have gone. We were wrong. I looked at him. Where's Mom's phone? What? Her phone. He handed it over, confused. I pulled up their photos. Beach pictures. Emma laughing with a cocktail. Posted 2 hours before the accident. Best family trip ever. I showed him. This is what was more important. His face crumbled. We were going to make it up to you. Stop. I handed back the phone. I spent 6 hours translating medical terms, managing insurance, making sure your daughter didn't die from paperwork complications, because that's what you do for family. You came, he whispered. After everything, you still came. Yeah, even though you wouldn't do the same for me. I pulled my keys from my gown pocket. Emma's stable. You don't need me anymore. I'm going home. Mom grabbed my arm. Please don't leave like this. We need to talk. We need to fix this. You needed to fix this before you chose a vacation over your son's college graduation. I removed her hand gently. Emma will be fine. She's got all of you, like always. I walked out at 3 a.m., still in my graduation gown, and drove home. My phone lit up as I pulled in. Group text from Dad. We're sorry. We'll make this right. We love you. I turned off my phone, peeled off the gown, and threw it in the trash. Some lessons cost $80,000 in student loans. Others cost a rental car and 3 broken ribs. Either way, you learn who shows up when it matters.